Okay, so we're back to tiling the master bathroom, and there is a true work of art. Dave was able to do 2 holes and a cutout on the same tile. So we're treating this like it's a baby.
Yeah, we want to do this again.
Do not want to drop that one. And that's fitting over, what, 2 body sprays?
2 body sprays and a diverter.
And a diverter, okay. So that looks very nice.
It does.
These were our old garage doors, and they were in pretty bad shape. We thought the garage door installer was going to be here at the crack of dawn, so Dave spent the night in the golf course house last night, and this was his setup in the office room. He's got like his own little barracks, nice and cozy. Well, this is pretty much what house flipping is like. We are in the mudroom here, and we pulled the carpet back because we were just going to spend the day tiling the mudroom, and that was the plan. But as we pulled the carpet back, we found that the entire floor had been painted with some kind of weird white paint, and this is over concrete, so the thin set isn't gonna hold well that we used to adhere the tile. So now we've got to go ahead and scrape all of this paint up in order to put our tile down. And there's an area that I've been using a drill and a scraper bit, and got a little bit of progress so far. But Dave just found some other tools, so hopefully that's going to work. Is everything working?
No.
We can't put our ceramic tile down until we get this paint up, and we tried a bunch of small grinders on our drill. We got up a little bit of the paint, but this room's so big we're going to be here pretty much to the end of time doing it that way. So today we had to go out and rent this pretty hefty machine. It weighs, I don't know, 250 pounds or 200 pounds, something like that. And it's got grinding blades on the bottom, and we're told this is going to do the job. Pick up a bunch of dust, which hopefully will go right into the shop vac, and we'll get this floor hopefully prepped very soon. The cool thing about this machine is that it hooks right up to the shop vac, and so you're not just standing in a cloud of dust, but all the exhaust goes right into the shop vac. It's pretty great. All right, waiting for the dust to settle, but this thing really did the job. It took about an hour and a half, and this room is 16 by 10, something like that, and so did 160 square feet in about an hour and a half. And I don't know, we've heard that you have to remove at least 85% of the paint. Looks to me like that thing took off more than 85%.
Oh yeah.
And it definitely did a really nice job on removing that paint. Hooray for the grinder. It was a fortune to rent, but worth every penny. Alright, so after the floor has been vacuumed and washed, this is how it's turned out. So that grinder really did a nice job because it took off virtually all of the paint. And now we are ready to throw down some tile. Woo! And it should adhere very nicely. Alright, have to do a little measuring. And now we've begun putting down the tiles in the mudroom. And it's going really pretty quick. tiling in the mudroom. And that's how it turned out. Now we just have to grout it and we'll be in good shape. We just threw in these cabinets that we got, that whole unit for $60 at Habitat for Humanity's Restore. And so the idea is we're going to paint those white, put some hooks in them so that people will have a nice place to put all their coats and hats and muddy shoes. Here we've been tearing up the pad so we can get our carpets installed. And as you pull up the pad, there are these little staples every few inches, and you have to pull those out. Kind of a tedious job, but I'm getting there. In the master bathroom, our tiling party is continuing. Seems like we have been tiling forever in here, but it's finally starting to come together. There's the nice mosaic design. And that's how that's looking.
We've been here for.
Looks very nice. Wanted to check out Dave's niche. That turned out really nice. That's all trimmed out in a product called Schluter, and it's a Schluter strip, and that's brushed nickel, which will match the hardware on our shower door that will hopefully be arriving soon. And next we're going to be laying a floor tile, but before we can do that, we've got to put down cement backer board, and then we'll put our tile on top of that. Alright, well, we're putting down backer board, cement backer board, so that we can start tiling and finishing this master bathroom. So in order to do that, we first have to put thin set down, so we can put the backer board on top of that, and it will create a nice even surface. So now we're screwing the Dura Rock into the subfloor using screws every 8 inches on center. Yeah, these screws are 1 1/4 inches long, and we sell them at the big box stores, and they are specially made for Dura Rock.
Go.
Alright,
Last
so
piece?
here's the last piece of Dura Rock. So we put a layer of thin set. We're screwing all the Dura Rock into that, and now we have like quite a sturdy surface. And we're all set for tiling. Hopefully to finish the tiling in here in the master bath tomorrow.
In the morning.
It'll be very exciting. That is one sturdy subfloor. So now we've got all of our cement board down. And this bathroom, at least the tub and shower area, are tiled, except for this, which is going to be an access panel. This is how the tile looks before grouting. And we're gonna do some grouting hopefully this afternoon. Trying to get the lawn cut before this massive storm comes. There's Dave's niche, and that turned out really nice. there's the storm out there. I just got my mowing in. Kind of happy to have that done because it's pretty much like a monsoon today. There's the grouting of the flare lines. Now we're back in the mudroom and we got the whole floor finished, and we noticed that one tile right by the entryway raised up. Criminelli. So must be a stone or something, little pebble under that. And so our choices would be to put a throw rug on it, which would be the easy fix, or we pull it up now before we grout it, because this would be the easiest time. So we're gonna go with that option. Quite a hassle, but that's the way it goes. So we used a sledgehammer and broke up the tile by the threshold, and of course that chipped another tile, and we had to replace the one in front of it. So at any rate, those are both repaired, and today we're ready to grout the mudroom. Monday morning, and truck comes to deliver our countertop for the master bathroom. And what happened here?
And there's how it looked.
So it's all
And these big cracks.
cracked and is in really like two pieces.
Yep. Except for these supports that are holding it together.
So they're gonna have to ship us a new countertop. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, that counter doesn't look so good.
No, the counters aren't supposed to bend.
Ah, criminy.
What do you do? Such is life.